Alright, well, due to unforeseen conditions, wasn't able to play tonight, but this is what my set was going to be. So, let's get right into it. Took my first breath where the muddy browser spills into the Gulf of Mexico. The skylines colored by chemical plants, the bread on the table of the working man. The working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife. Give a little love and soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away. Well, I was barely 13 when the company man tried to dig my daddy's grave. It happened on a French-owned tanker ship, spilling poison in the Galveston Bay. The liquid fire filled his lungs and his eyes in silence and immortal cries. Cold in the grave, death, sting, and pain, he fought like hell to keep the wolves away. For the next few years, Dad was sick as a dog, but he made her recover just to spite the odds. Settlement came and we moved out of town. The sky isn't heavy with refinery clouds. He's still alive, he's doing good, he's in his 50s, but the money's running out. He's pinching for pennies, so I'm going for broke with every song I've made, 'cause now it's my time to keep the wolves away. The sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes, and late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. And I've got women up and down this creek, and they keep me going and my engine clean, and run me ragged, but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been none that's slowing down on yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take your troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, it's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. And I've got people trying to tell me, Red, you keep this living and you wind up dead. Just cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords. We'll wind up strutting when my feet hang low. And vodka whiskey gonna ease my pain. And all this running's gonna keep me sane. Yeah, get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, it's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Banjo plays. You can tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been none that's ever held me down. And all men, women, or shallow grave, same old blues, it's a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, it's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Yeah. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Alright, now we're going to tone it down a little bit. Here we go. Let's get all that set up. Die alone, I laughed the loudest I could have known. I traced the cord back to the wall, no wonder it was never plugged in at all. I took my time, I hurried up, the choice was mine, I didn't think enough. I'm too depressed to go on, you'll be sorry when I'm gone. Never conquered, I rarely came. 16 held such better days, days when I could still feel alive. You couldn't wait to get outside. The world was wide, too late to try. The tour was over, we survived. I couldn't wait till I got home to pass the time in my room alone. I never thought I'd die alone. Another 6 months out the unknown. Give all my things to all my friends. You'll never set foot in my room again. You'll close it off, board it up. Remember the time that I spilled the cup of apple juice in the hall. And please tell Mom this is not her fault. barely survived. I could not wait till I got home to pass the time in my room alone. This is what it looks like right before you fall. Stumbling around, you've been guessing your direction, next if you can see it all. And I don't have a name, I don't have a name. Who am I to blame, who am I to blame, Lord? And I cannot be changed, I cannot be changed, no. Trust me, I tried. I stand up right at the start of the line, drawing circles. Well, I drink my whiskey, and you sip your wine. Went through a wall, sitting watching the world falling down its decline. It's getting pretty late, getting pretty late. Do not be afraid, do not be afraid. You're feeling sorry, and I'm feeling fine. You do not put any more stress on yourself, it's one day at a time. It's getting pretty late, getting pretty late. And I find goes around like the hands that keep counting the time, drawing circles. You're feeling sorry, I'm feeling fine. Don't you put any more stress on yourself, it's one day at a time. It's getting pretty late, getting pretty late. And I find goes around like the hands that can count and the time, drawing circles. That's what it would have been, but got canceled. Hope you enjoyed though.